A warm welcome to you to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. I hope you are keeping well. I'm going to be doing a card reading today for Scorpio. So this is going to be for the first week of November, the 1st through to the 8th. So it's a general reading, as you know. Now, along with everybody else at the moment, we've all been going through a lot of emotional clearing, and a lot of things that are coming up to the surface recently are things that are quite challenging for us. Many people are having memories of the past. They're dealing with unresolved issues, some of them from childhood, and it is a bit of a challenging space. But I do feel universally that everyone has been given an opportunity to do a lot of deeper self-reflection, which is bringing about a lot of spiritual awakenings, a lot of what we kind of call aha moments, where it's giving us a chance to help us to heal from past wounds by having an understanding as to what things meant to us at the time and how we can shift and change things going forward. Spirit is giving us advice on how to manage those changes and how to create new meaning so that we can have a different kind of experience and a better experience going forward. So, having said all of that, Scorpio, let's get into your reading. If you'd like a personal read, you're very welcome to contact me. My details are in the description box below. So just take what's resonating for your circumstances this time round, and let's dive in and see what's coming up for you. So thank you, Scorpio, for joining me today. Let's take a look at what Spirit is letting us know is coming up in terms of events and energies for you. Thank you, Spirit, for first week of November for Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, it seems you have a lot of determination in your energy at the moment. We have the Prince of Wands, which is your energy starting off the reading. You've got something that you've definitely got in your mind and you're taking action on, and you're coming at this with quite a fast energy. Now, the Prince is usually just quite spontaneous and rushes off to do something. It's a spontaneous energy, it's determination. Yes, I've got it in my mind, I'm going to do something. Sometimes it's done without a lot of thought, but in any case, we'll get into the reading to see what this means. But you are acting quickly on something, taking action towards something you feel quite strongly about. So this is the energy that you're starting the reading with for the first week of November. So we know that you've got a choice at hand here. You know that you've got some options available to you. So the Two of Wands card here lets us know that you've got a choice, and you're contemplating what that choice is and what's going to give you, what outcome can come of it. Now, at the moment, it's not clear whether one choice is better than another. You're just aware that you do have choice available to you. Now, the High Priest card has turned up, which is you, let me see. Again, there's a lot of determination here, but you're really stepping into your self-empowerment. You are connecting with Spirit. Now, we've got the Sun above the High Priest here, which means you're taking action in your physical world. You're intending to change things, to make a change, to make a difference. You're very, very determined. And you're trusting yourself. You're trusting you've got a lot of self-confidence here. So you are meaning to make a difference, to make some changes. You're being very forthright about this. You feel very confident. So your foot is planted firmly on the ground. We can see that there's the presence of Spirit here in terms of you're connecting with your higher self and your higher purpose. You're determined because you know this is right for you. You're convinced that whatever decisions that you're making or the opinions that you are forming at the moment, you are getting a great deal of certainty around this. You're also, you are in tune with your emotions and your thoughts at the minute, but you've kind of made the decision. So you've put your cup and your sword down to the side here. And to me that means you've made the decision. You've considered how you feel, you've considered what's important to you, you've considered all of the thinking has been done, and now you're going to take some action based on what you know is right for you. Very interesting. And then we have, again, the Prince of Swords. So lots of determination here. With Prince of Wands and Prince of Swords, you're rushing in to have your say. So very strong, very determined. Now, the thing with the Prince, though, the Prince often acts without thinking about the consequences. So it's a very spontaneous, fiery energy. And sometimes the actions and the words that come out are not very well considered and can come across aggressive or clumsy, or, you know, if you're in your shadow side, egotistical. Now, I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying the Prince of Wands is, you're not the wise king here, it's a prince. So that's what I'm saying is, if this is your energy, Scorpio, which, you know, the reading is telling me it is, just be careful that you don't rush without thinking. So that's a good heads up. If you've got if you're feeling very determined about something, yes, tapping into your higher self and your higher wisdom is very important, but just make sure that you temper your energy and that you've done the necessary thinking around the possible consequences for your actions and your thoughts, and your communication. All right, let's keep moving. Thank you, Spirit, for your advice for Scorpio at this time. Your energy is very fast-paced, so it feels like something has definitely put a bee in your bonnet to take action quickly. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles has just slipped out here, so I'm going to take that. I'm feeling like this is not your energy. Let's have a look. Maybe I'm not quite on the mark. The Queen of Pentacles, this is the feminine of really understanding what it is that you want in your world. You know how to take care of yourself. You know how to look after your needs, your physical needs. You know how to bring abundance for yourself and others, and to share that, because you come from a place that's generous and nurturing. You're very grounded in your energy. You know how to consider things and to plan things for the future. You're quite domesticated, and so you know what you know, and this is a very grounded energy, very knowing, and often a very wise energy. So you're feeling very connected with yourself and what it is that you need. So it's very interesting. You've got some bee in your bonnet for sure about taking action and communicating. Perhaps, I always feel in this particular deck, Scorpio, that the Prince of Swords is a very defensive energy. It's a very, you know, if you're in the mood, you know how to slice and dice someone with your words. And I kind of feel that you're in this mood to slice and dice. So I'm not sure where that's going at the moment. It feels a little bit different to what's coming out, but let's keep going. So, okay, so you've got, Scorpio, you are feeling quite protective of your money at the moment and your resources, and it may be that you've got something to say around that, because sitting in the Queen of Pentacles is that you want security and you want stability in your life, and you feel that you deserve this. The Four of Pentacles is you're locking up what you have and putting a key around it. It means you're quite self-protective of what you feel is yours, and so you're being careful of your money, careful of your resources, putting aside what you need. There's this energy of self-protection. What's mine is mine, and you're a little bit fearful at the moment. So perhaps some of your reason for acting, moving quickly up here, is a little bit of a response that's coming from a place of fear, maybe, or scarcity. Just feeling really strong determination and strong passion and intention. So we'll keep going. So the Chariot card in this deck is very similar energy again. You're really going full guns here, charging off with a great deal of intensity here, Scorpio. So you are on the move. I'm not sure where you're moving to yet, but you're on the move. And we've got the Princess of Swords now. Gosh, I really would like to know what's going on here. So Prince of Wands, Prince of Swords, Princess of Swords. Now, okay, so now the Princess of Swords, she's not quite as aggressive as the Prince. And there's somewhat a little bit of difficulty around getting the right words. So she knows that she wants to say something, and she's got a sword paused here, but her ribbon is wrapped around it, and we've got the sense that she really wants to say something, to communicate, but it's not coming. It's just finding it difficult to get the words out. So I'm just wondering, is that you? Is that someone else? Because the other thing is here, Scorpio, is that, oh, I think I've just had this realization what's going on. Okay. If this is not your energy, Scorpio, it's someone who's rushing towards you with this energy. Quite often the Prince, when we see the horse, it's usually someone coming towards you. That's what I've missed, I think. So someone who's, yeah, you may need to duck for cover here. Like I just, someone's really got something strong to say. And it may be that you're feeling a little tongue-tied in response. So the Prince versus the Princess, you can see how strong the energy here is with the Prince. Well, the Princess is trying to say something and gather her words, but just sort of struggling in the moment to do that. Oh, goodness, this is intense, Scorpio. All right, let's see what else is coming up. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. We need to get some clarity around who's who in the zoo here. What is going on for Scorpio? There's all this intense activity here, Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Scorpio. The first week of November. Oh. Okay. All right, so moving on. The Six of Cups is going down memory lane. This is thinking about times of the past and remembering the past with happy times. So it's a focus on children or your childhood, looking back in the past, remembering times that were really happy days, you know, good memories. And for some reason this is coming to mind for you at the moment. Then we slip into the Ace of Wands energy. This is very fiery, passionate energy as well. Determination. Having something being illuminated to you. So there's an awareness, there's a big aha moment, and this is causing you to step up and take some action, some fiery action. So the presence of the stag here lets us know you're stepping into your leadership role. You're taking a stand on something. It does indicate new beginnings, new energy, new inspiration, new action. It really does match all of this. There's a lot of intense energy here. Gosh, be good to know what this is, Scorpio, so please leave me some comments to let me know. The Ten of Wands, you feel like you've been carrying a burden for quite some time, and you're pretty exhausted by all of this activity. And not surprising, to be honest. Not surprising at all. But I do feel that the time is coming where you are going to be able to lay your burdens down. It's got something to do with this activity here. I feel like that period of time in your life is coming to an end. That what has felt burdensome is now going to be leaving you. The Seven of Pentacles is you sort of getting ready for what's next in your life, next steps. So it's looking at your resources, planning, putting something away for a rainy day, and it's a contemplation time in terms of looking at what you have, assessing what's there, what else is needed. You know, this person is clipping off some greenery in a time where there's snow and it's winter, so it's preparing for what you need going forward. I do find this quite an interesting read. I'm going to pull some more tarot cards here from the Gilded Tarot. So, Spirit, what else do we have for Scorpio at this time, please? I'm really fascinated by this intense energy. Something's definitely, somebody's got a bee in their bonnet. Is it you or someone else, Scorpio? Oh, wow. It does feel like there's a hornet's nest that's been stirred up. I really do. Oh, so, Knight of Pentacles. Again, it's about your finances. The Knight of Pentacles is usually a slower moving energy, but it's very much about to do with your finances. Someone's approaching you to give you an opportunity to improve your standard of living. Now, this may be a job, it could be a promotion, whatever it is, it's going to multiply and improve things for you. Hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. I then got the World card, which indicates there's movement, there's change. So things in your world are about to shift. It's usually quite a dramatic shift when we get the World card. So it could be your home, you could be moving, and if it is a job or a new promotion, it changes your standard of living. It does improve things. Your sense of your physical world is changing. And I feel like everything else is moving very quickly, so I'm not too concerned about how the pace of the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel it's inevitable, it's happening anyway. Then we've got the Knight of Cups, which, look, in this deck, the Prince and the Prince is similar to the Knight energy. So it's just fascinating to me that we've got so many Knights and Princes here. So the Knight of Cups is someone who's coming in to offer you something. So it's an offer. Now, sometimes it's an offer of love. Sometimes it's just an offer that's going to make you feel really, really happy and emotional fulfillment, which, again, could still be the job. But certainly things are changing really rapidly. And I do feel that it's, you're going to benefit quite well from this. But no buts. I just would like to know what it's all about. So New Beginnings is the Fool cards. It's the first card in the deck. So there's a leap of faith here. Definitely there's a new beginning here for you. And the Ace of Wands represents something new as well. I feel like you're taking a chance on something. So someone comes towards you with this offer, and you're going to accept it. You're going to accept the offer, and you're going to take a chance here. Go, you know what? I'm going to give this a go. But before you come to that, you've got to make some decisions around some things. Not everything is totally clear to you. There's some aspects around the situation you haven't got all the information. So you know that you've got some decisions to make. You're needing more information. So it's probably a good idea before you make any drastic changes, Scorpio, that you get some more information. Get the clarity first, because I do see that you're charging off, or someone is. But often, the impulsive energy can get you into a bit of a jam. So I'm just wondering, the Princess of Swords here, she hasn't got clarity either, and she's struggling to get clarity. And the Two of Swords is the same energy to me. You've got to, in order to make a good choice, you need more information. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else do we need to know for Scorpio at this time? Nope, too many. What else? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so it's quite an exhausting process what's going on here. And you take some time out, which is good. You take some time out to reflect. So I'm glad that you do that, because you need to do that before you can make an informed choice. So you take some time out to rest and reflect. You lay down to just quieten your mind for a little bit so you can get some clarity around the situation. So that's good. What else? Okay, so Scorpio, bit of a chink in the plan here. Something's not, you're moving away at the moment from something that's definitely not emotionally fulfilling. So perhaps the decision, the reason why you're coming to a decision is because something's not emotionally satisfying you. Something's really bothering you and you want answers. You want to know. You want to know more. You want something that's more fulfilling. There is this kind of disappointment energy here, and you want to move away from your current situation. It's not floating your boat at the moment. And so we definitely see you moving on, getting information, getting clarity. And you're thinking about things from the past. You want to take some action because you're really tired of what has been. It's like, I'm done with the past. I'm done with the past. So you're gathering your pentacles together, you're gathering your stuff. It feels like maybe you could be moving. Something's really not floating your boat, and you're quite determined to change things. The Nine of Wands is that, you've got the Ten of Wands, you're already there, you already want to put your burdens down, but this is like, I haven't got any more energy. I'm really done with this. Really done with this. It's time to move on. It's time to move on, Scorpio. Something is just not working out for you, and you know that you've got to take a leap of faith in order, you have it to take a leap of faith. You've got to be that fool and take a risk. So it means that you do have to make a choice. You do have to make a decision. So, just be careful about what you do, because it'll have a lasting impact, whatever the decision is that you make. I know you're feeling very determined. You're feeling really impulsive. You are feeling impulsive. You're feeling fired up. You're ready to move. Goodness, I can't get past that energy. It's really, you're irritated. You're frustrated. You're done. You want to change. You want a new start. The Ace of Wands is you wanting a new start. You're looking to the horizon and going, right, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done with this. I feel your frustration. I really do. Yeah. And there are moments when you're stuck. You're feeling stuck. You've got so many thoughts going on in your head. You are struggling with this. You're feeling like you're trapped. The Eight of Swords, though, always, the representation is that's what you believe. You believe you're trapped, but you're not. You're not trapped. Page of Wands, similar again. You're ready to move on and take some action. So, okay, what is going on here, Scorpio? Alright, so let's take a look with the Wisdom of Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you have for Scorpio? I think you're doing a runner. I think you're getting the heck out of there. Whatever that is, whatever that means for you, you're done. So you've got some choices to make. Yeah, Two of Swords, Two of Wands. You've got to take action. You've got to make some choice here. Oh, I've got a headache. Alright. We've got the Y card that stepped out here. So this is Spirit sort of letting you know you've got to understand why you're doing what you're doing. What is the reason? What is the purpose? What is the bigger picture here? Have you taken some time out to really understand your motives here before you take action? Okay. Let's see what the book has to share with us. So, this is about your motives that's driving your intention here, and the power of knowing why you're doing something. So it's very important to understand your motives right now, and Spirit is saying be very clear about why you're asking the question, looking for the answer, behaving in a certain way, and most importantly making the choice. So yeah, we see that you're very determined to make a choice. That's what it is. You want to get the heck out of there, but are you just acting on impulse because you're fed up with the situation, or do you really understand the bigger picture here that's going to affect your future? Okay, when you're clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet to attract things. Things will fall into place once you're clear about your purpose and your why. Okay, motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Yeah. So, Scorpio, with regards to relationships, we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognise whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behaviour is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this and why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection. The answers are going to be surprising for you. Very important time to reflect and understand why you're doing what you're doing before you rush off and take this action. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. We want the experience of being loved. We want to love ourselves as well. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried in the treasures of the why, your purpose, your motives. It is important to understand your needs and how you can meet your needs, because this is what's driving you. This is what's driving your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions right now. So it's very important to take some time out to reflect on this so that you have clarity, so you can remove yourself from this stuckness here and get clarity around what you're doing, why you're doing it. Yeah. Very important to pause and understand, because it's going to shift your world dramatically. When you finally make that decision and you take action with the energy that you've got here, you are going to create permanent change. Your world is going to change. You just want to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons and you understand your reasons. Now, around prosperity, knowing the motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your success. It's time to ask yourself some probing questions. Are you driven by a desire to serve? Does your prosperity impact the greater good? When you envision your most prosperous life, are you guided by a sense of purpose or by a need to make money, acquire things and save for the future? Or is it all of these things? No motive is good or bad, but having agendas hidden from yourself will lead you to disappointment and possibly failure. If you have not taken the time to understand your motives of why you're doing what you're doing, this is what you could face, is lack of emotional fulfillment and disappointment. If the motives, if you are clear about why you want things, why you're doing the things that you're doing, and your motives are true and you're accepting them, you can make extraordinary changes in your life. Sometimes, if we've not done the inner work and we've been impulsive without understanding our motives, we can be in a situation where we're denying our inner truth and we're not looking at the reality of things. And this could block your hidden awareness, block your awareness. So, as an example, say that you want to be prominent in your career and your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents with others, contributing for the greater good. It's about making yourself feel better, because fame means that people get to admire you and show you that they approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with a partner who rejected you because you believe your love continues to be strong, but deep down you really what you really desire is to have the last word. It's about being really truthful and honest about why you're doing something. Is it to make a point to prove someone else wrong? Is it to unhealthily put your desires first? Or are you there to act with integrity? Are you there to move forward in a healthy way to improve your life and to contribute to the greater good? It is a time that's important for you to do some deep soul searching and understand the motives around your choices. What you realize about yourself, what you uncover, is going to set you free and bring you even closer to the happiness you seek. So that's really, I think, vital information for you at the moment, Scorpio. We can see that you're so driven to do something. But before you do that, before you make these big changes and these big decisions, just understand your reason. Now, definitely you've reached a point where you've had enough of your situation. We can see you're very burdened leading up to this period of time. And you are prepared to take a leap of faith to change things. Spirit's just saying, understand the reasons why. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What else does Scorpio need to know? I feel like that's probably the crux of your message at the minute, but we'll just see if there's anything else to come out for you at this time, Scorpio, in the first week of November. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, there's a little bit of mental conflict going on for you, which is no surprises, really. So you're a little bit 6s and 7s, so to speak, around this situation. Let's see. Yeah, so it's feeling like you're struggling to move forward at first because you're unsure about the situation. There's some self-doubt does emerge and a little bit of indecisiveness here. And you're indecisive about next steps, or perhaps unable to take action with a particular person, a group, or even a situation in your life. It seems to me that the decision feels difficult, feels hard for you to make. But Spirit is saying you do have the strength, you do have the courage and the power to make the decision, okay? To consider all sides of the situation before you take action. When you do finally decide to act and you make the choice, then the resolution's going to come. So that's great, because this is all about you understanding your reason and your purpose. That's going to help you to make that decision. This card is also saying you're struggling with making the decision because it's big. The decision is big and it's going to have a big impact. So this is just what that card is saying. So, but once you make the decision, you make the choice, the resolution is going to come and things will just get better after that. If you need some assistance, go and seek some wise counsel. Go to someone who can help you be objective about the situation and guide you in a wise way. And on top of that, Scorpio, just listen to your intuition. Have faith in yourself. You do have the ability to make this decision, and there's always support available to you. You're going to be fine. The moment you make that decision, you'll wonder why you took so long to make it. So don't spend too much time worrying. Taking action is probably at the end of the day going to help you. Once you've understood the reasons, once you take action, things change for the better. All right, the last card I'm going to pull for you is from the Spirit Messages deck, Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Soul power. Always remember, you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, Scorpio, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So if for some reason at all you are doubting your ability or your strength or your capability to create this change, you've got this. You can do this. You've got the determination, clearly. Yeah. And I feel like you're recognising that. It's not, I don't feel, to be honest, that you're doubting yourself that much. I think it's just because you do get yourself to that place of having that leap of faith. And you are extremely determined. So I feel that you are quite connected to your soul power, to be honest. It's just a matter of remembering that and stepping into it and taking action at the right time. Yeah, so Spirit is just reminding you that you are a powerful soul, and even though things may seem a little bit challenging in your physical world right now, and it may be pulling you away from, you listening to your higher self, don't worry. The answers that you seek will eventually come. They won't necessarily come from your outside world. You do need to listen to yourself. You need to listen to your own intuition and be guided by that. Now, the High Priest, which is similar to the High Priestesses, is about listening to your intuition and knowing that you've got this strength and the ability to do this. Your soul will often get your attention by giving you nudges through your dreams or synchronistic events. So when you feel these, when you feel the nudge, close your eyes, breathe calmly and deeply, and ask your soul for guidance with the situation you're experiencing. You may be prompted to see a picture or a vision or something or a symbol. You may experience a certain kind of feeling or hear a bit of a whisper, like you'll get this aha feeling or moment in your mind. Trust what you receive. Trust that this is helping you to understand next steps. And even if the answer doesn't come straight away and it comes more randomly, you can know for sure that that's what you needed to hear. That's your soul speaking to you. That's your spiritual guide speaking to you. So be open to the wisdom and honour how powerful you really are, Scorpio. All right, I'm going to leave the reading at that. There's a lot of intensity here, but you've got this. Rewatch the reading, Scorpio, and I feel that will help you as you move through this next week and ahead. Scorpio, wow, that was an intense reading. I hope that's been helpful to you. There's a lot going on. No doubt you're already starting to sense this momentum, because I dare say that this situation has been brewing for a while, so it probably is no surprise to you how things are unfolding in the first week of November. I just feel it's like suddenly, bam, you've had enough and you take action. So, heed the advice of Spirit, and that will help you get through this period of time for you so that you have a really good and positive outcome. If this reading has resonated for you, Scorpio, please give it a thumbs up. I'm very happy for you to leave me a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that. My channel, Living with Spice, and let other people know about it so they too can benefit from the wisdom and the guidance of Spirit. Take care of yourself, Scorpio, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye now.